We've listened to grower feedback, and accurately declaring harvests and being compliant can be a challenge. That's why we've created a harvest verification form to help growers be compliant, which will give you peace of mind ahead of potential audits. First off, all you need is a record of what you've harvested and what you've retained for seed for each of the years included on the form. Plus, you'll need a link to the form, which we'll provide for you. As you can see, the form is a personalised form with your grower details at the top, as well as the seasons across the left-hand side. Each season is separated into 9 columns, some of which are there to show the information we have on hand, and others are there for you to make your amendments. Okay, I'll take you through the key columns. Firstly, variety. These are the varieties that we have registered for you. You can add a LongReach variety by clicking on the maroon drop-down box. Harvested tonnes. This is the total tonnes of grain that were harvested by the grower in that season. This includes all sales, regardless of if the EPR has been deducted or not, including feedlots and any grain fed to stock on farm and anything that was harvested and retained for seed. If you have submitted a harvest declaration, this field will have a number in it. If not, it'll be blank. Next, the seed retained for sowing the following year. You don't get charged for it. We subtract it from the harvested tonnes, but it's still important to capture this for completeness. The next column is EPR paid tonnes. This column is populated with the total number of tonnes which have already had EPR deducted from them. Okay, let's get started. If we start with season 2020, we can see that this grower is growing Gregory and Kitty Hawk and has already submitted a harvest declaration. This is because we can see there are figures in the harvested tonnes column, retained seed for sowing, and also the EPR paid tonnes column. In this situation, we'd be asking you to verify that this information is correct. And as I said previously, that those total tonnes did include all sales in anything used on farm. If you're comfortable with this, you can safely click current data is correct for both varieties. Okay, season 2021. We can see that the grower hasn't completed a harvest declaration, and the EPR paid tonnes is considerably less, particularly for Gregory. There's a strong chance that this grower has sold his grain to one or multiple buyers who haven't deducted the EPR. So it's a matter of adding up the total tonnes harvested and popping the figure in the revised harvested tonnes column. On this occasion, we'll put in 300 tonnes and 400 tonnes, and 9 and 7 tonnes again for the retained seed. To work out how many tonnes of EPR might still be owing, you can simply subtract the EPR paid tonnes and the retained tonnes from the revised harvested tonnes column. To complete that year, we don't click any of the boxes, but if I wanted to, I could put some comments in the comments section just to explain my changes. For season 22, I've already done a harvest declaration. However, I've noticed that I grew Lancer and it wasn't recorded. So I'm going to click on that Add Variety button, add Lancer, and then enter the number of tonnes that I've harvested. And then that's it. I'm happy with the other data and I click current data is correct, and then I can happily agree the declaration below by clicking on agree.